this is going to be a good, scary format. The format hasn't defined itself yet, but this format's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a lot of decks that are trying to show up. This is going to be very good. Myself, I'm going to be choosing magicians, but you will see them later on in the list. So wait and see. So this could be interesting. First up, we got the runner-ups, not runner-ups. First up, we got the close call. So first up, we got Polterghost. Every set they get better. So they are a deck that always gets better every set. First set didn't have the greatest support. We had to mix them in with spell books, and win witch first. Second one, we still have to do the same thing. Then this list, our decks now, whoa, it's topping ocean. So it is getting stronger, better, and we finding ways to make the deck good and better. Yeah. Okay, that's the first one we mentioned. Okay, second one to mention is Cliff Forts. Cliff Forts are back because of Cliff Fort Towers and Sacrifice back 3. Now this deck is quite trolly. You play a lot of traps. It can be quite stunning, but I think this deck won't be doing very much in the format. So we have to wait and see what it does in the format. Let's wait and see what it does. Okay, I think it won't do too much, but if it might top a few regionals, but that's it. You won't see any big events. Okay, next regional beasts. They're gonna be a Syndra. They got a new Link monster. The new Link monster is very good for them. It's very skillful deck to play, resilient to help you out. It's a hard deck to learn, but if you know the plays, it's a very good deck. It can be very loopy too. It does a good loop. But the only shame thing is down to 1 in Clan Hawk standard. That makes it not very good. But otherwise, it's an interesting deck. It's gonna be always a good rogue option. So, well, that's what makes it good. Okay, that's the close counters now. Let's start with the actual. We start with FAs. FAs are now buyable now. So they buy, and they're Synditon. And so FAs are like Polterghost. They didn't start very great. The first 2 packs were like. First pack was you couldn't make the deck very well. Second pack you could at least make a deck, but it was not very good. Next set, they get better. They are better. They got a search. They got a field spell searcher, a tuner, and a synchro, and a 2 excellent spell. FAs are very good. I changed my mind from Venture to FAs because Venture don't play the same. FAs play a lot better. They are more suited for longer games. A better grind game deck. The deck's very good. It's like playing Heroes and Cliff Forts, but Hero in a much better sense because you have a walking dog roll which can be quite scary, and then you have a card which says no hand traps, which is good. So then you have monsters which can help you out too. You have one can attack directly and then stuff like that. Little niche situations, not the best, but the deck's good. I think it'll top a few regionals. I don't think it'll top a YCS, but a regional would be good. So I think it'll top some regionals there and there. So you're not very big. Don't see this deck to hit too much, but I see it hit some regionals. Okay, FAs. That's FAs for you. Mech Knights. Mech Knights are good because they are big monsters, easy to learn. But you need better net cards to start your place. This deck's very good because it can just special summon and vomit over the whole field. So you can just go, oh, pony summon monster here, whack! Yeah, get 2 searches, and then also because you got 2 searches, and then I summon the blue one, the one move stuff, special summon another one, destroy another one, link summon, yep, summon more, yep, and that's what makes the deck so good. You can do so many things with the deck, it's very good. Okay? You don't summon the link monster anyway, but they're just big monsters, that's what makes Jack Knight's so good, so handy, yep. Now, the deck likes to go more second and first most of the time, so that's why it's not so high on the list. If it goes first, it needs Grind a Golem to start its place, or you need to play like an Evolved version, so I don't play the Evolved version, but I will play the Evolved. I will play, if you're playing Jazz Knight this format, play Evolved or play the other version I play with Grind a Golem. And we don't play Gopher anymore. I play a card called Caustic pods though. Okay, when opponent's monsters has more monsters, so if they make a board, you special summon 3 monsters, up to 3 or 4 monsters you can do from tokens, which is good. So you can make loads of boards that way too. So Jack Dunn's very good. So it makes easy plays. It's very big monsters, so it makes it hard for the opponents to get over. And it's a control based deck, so it's really good. And next is dinosaurs. It's good cards and big monsters. Well, dinosaurs have a big boss monster. Alma Conductors is still a good card. Dinosaurs, I see them top in now and then. Maybe I'll get sneaky top in one. It's a good rogue option. Yep, it depends what version of Lost World of Dinosaurs you want to play. Because there's the Lost World, the Diagram version, there's the Doll version, there's loads of versions of Dinosaurs you can play to make the deck good. Okay? So, depends. On Conducted, it's still a good card. It's still a good card. Even to this day, 6 months when it's just still come out, it's still a good card. It's still cheap, it's still good. So that's what makes this deck good. So because that card can just pull him onto face down, tap them all, and then each time you lose 1,000, and it can just destroy any card from your hand or field, so it makes really good. On Conduct's really good, and the new other monster is very good. You can destroy a card from your hand and negate stuff. So spell track because that makes it trigger even more. Okay, that's what makes this deck so good. Okay, Dinosaur will top a few events, maybe sneak a YCS top, maybe sneak a YCS place, but that's it really. Next, we see zombies. The grave is a second resource, so they have to. So the grave is very good for the deck. That's what you want the deck to do to help you out. Yep. Big plays, it can do loads of plays and multiple plays. So the deck can play. You can play the deck zombies in loads of different ways. This counts as light storms, also as very nice, not with zombies, but very nice in general. So you can play light storms, zombie. You can play zombie by itself. You can play Avenged. You can play your any deck you like. Skullstone's a choice too if you want to take that option too. So all sorts of things. So the zombies is very good. It's very ascendant. What it wants to do, wants to play. Just a mega top deck sometimes. So you can make loads of links with, especially Christopher and Eaglefire coming out soon. So that'll be really good for this deck to be really good with this. Okay, zombie be really good. Next is World Chalice. World Chalice, hard to master. So it's really hard to learn to play the deck, but once you learn how to know the plays, it's a very good play deck. It can be very ascendant. It can do a lot of stuff. It can make big boards and stuff like that. But it's very hard to learn and play. But if it gets countered at the wrong timing, it can hinder and not make big boards. So the deck needs to be hit in the right timing. Yes, I try to play a deck for months. This deck's more high risk, low reward, more risk, high reward deck. So that's what makes this deck very good. But once you have a big board, you can make all sorts of things. Yes. Okay. I think I'll top a few events. There's no Maxine now, so that'll be good. I think I'll top a few events. It might top a YCS one day, but I don't think I'll have it anytime soon. Next is frogs. Frogs are annoying and annoying and stubborn. There are loads of traps, there are loads of negation. So parasites will be very powerful in this format. There's loads of, you can do a 40 card build or 60 card build with them. So it doesn't matter which one you do, they're pretty much the same sort of focus. The deck's can be very grinding. The bad thing about this deck is equally match what makes this deck so hard to come against it. That's what makes this deck so easily countered again. Okay, but Totally Awesome is still a good card. Totally Awesome can still negate stuff, which is really good. So let's see. I think this deck will top a few. It might top YCS, I don't think it will, but I think it'll top a few events. It might sneak in there one time, so let's see. Next is Spyro. Spyro's got a big hit. No more resorts down to 1, so Master Plan can't do your big plays. Can't do any big plays with that. You can only get 1, so you got to be good when you time things. I think you have to play more control version. See how would you do with this build. So it's not doing too well in OCG at the moment, and that I think it'll be the same as here pretty much. I think it will top a few events, but not many Spyros. I think if it top a YC, if it's lucky, it might get in the YCS top, but I don't think it'll top a YCS very time soon. Okay, Spyro's a good deck, but with all the big hits, I think it will get hindered and see what happens next. Next is Burn Abyss, and Burning Best never dies, always comes back for more. And it's smart. Simple. Simple to learn how to play the deck. It's very good deck. It's just a rank 3 spam deck. When Chanabini comes, it'll be excellent when that card comes to the TCG. It'll help the deck out a lot and see what it does for it. Dante's still got a card. Beatrice is still got a card in this deck. You know, anything can, and they're all floats. They're always floats. They would never. So it takes forever to die off. It has a great grind game. It also has a great matchup against loads of decks, so it'd be really good. So it's going to be really hard. I think this deck, you won't see it now, but I think later on down the line, if you get Jenna Bean, I think we'll see it top in loads. So I think it might top a few events now and then. Maybe a YCS top, but we'll just wait and see. Yep. Then we got Magician. Now, some big hits. No. Scoreboard Joker and no Star Irish, so we had to play without those cards, but that's okay. We found another engine. We found the Super Supreme engine, which is much better. Deck is still very, as in with pendulums in general, like Magicians, Zephyr, Metrospectors, Dynamis. Any pendulum deck in general is going to get better because of Electromite. So it's going to be much better, it's going to be much stronger, because Electromite can just pop the scale, just get another card, extra grab, sort of throw, special summon, then more stuff, keep coming out. This deck's very good what it wants to do, yeah. Pendulum deck's the best pendulum deck I can play. I've been playing it a lot, I've been testing it, it's been very good. I think it'll top of loads of regionals, wide lows, YCSs, all that stuff. The finish with Pendulum Edition Dallas, it's kind of a deck you have to go first, but as long as you haven't got magazine now to worry about, so that's good. So we'll have to wait and see what happens then. So let's see what happens with this deck. I think this deck will top YCSs and regionals, all sorts, okay? The final deck, this deck was second place. The final deck is Tricksters! Now this deck is tricky. Well, no hits. So there were no hits on the list, and it's on TV. So the deck is on TV because it's on anime. So Tricksters are annoying, degenerate, tricky to play against. You're always worried about your hand getting all low. You end up setting your whole entire hand. You have to play differently. You worry about burning yourself. You'll get games out quickly with them. It's very annoying. I lost to it twice. And I was in the final. I beat it once, and then. But I keep losing to it, so we'll see how well this deck does. I think this deck will top some YCSs and a lot of regionals, some YCSs. It depends on how people play. People might set up differently against this deck. So we'll wait and see for the next list. So I think this deck's going to be good. I think Trickster will be one of the best decks for this format. I think they'll be one of the most representative decks for this format. So let's see what happens. Okay, now to the list for 2018. For this ban list, there won't be a new ban list until April, so we'll wait and see for that. That was the list. Hope loads of likes. Hope we do well. Let's see you next format. I'll do another in the week. Okay, see you. Bye.